goddamn Streamlabs update. All right, so microphones work. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, and we have Curse of Strahd at 8. It's the actual final session, like the real finale. We had a chance of it being the finale last week, but it just didn't happen. That's fine. We're gonna meet up tonight. We're gonna finish up what's happening. We're gonna come up with some shit to do, and then the epilogues will happen, and that'll be the campaign. Thursday nights open back up, baby. At least until we start Crown of the Kobold King. All right. I thought I'd also check on Daybreak at the same time, but Daybreak is not loading, so we'll give it another shot. Oh yeah, it's really upset. That's cool. Let's see. We don't need Daybreak till Sunday, but if we're going to be working on one, we might as well work on the other. So let me see. Let's see what we could do. All right. Others. Trash can. Go. Throw out all the debug files. All right. And try again. Now, oh my god. I'm just gonna keep clicking the button. I'm not gonna stop. Oh my god. Well, that's not good. Alright. So, Christmas break, building our own server. I'm thinking about it. I'm definitely thinking about it. Didn't want to have to learn this skill, but I think we might have to anyways. All right. How good of a server could we possibly need? I could just use my old computer, right? I don't know. We'll look into it. All right. Well, I guess we should consider it a fucking miracle that we got into the game that we did need to work on, because here we are. All right, so good news since last week. There's good news since last week, and that is the fact that Convenient Effects has been updated for Foundry 12, and also right before I booted up, there was an update to Resources Plus. The changelog says, quote unquote, update for version 12 fixes sheets not opening on Foundry V12. Well, ain't that nice? Let's see if that actually works. So we're gonna confirm that sheets are opening normally. So we'll click on this here sheet. It opens normally. Fantastic. All right. Now we're going to go over to manage modules, and we got resources plus is already turned on. That's cool. And then we're going to go and make sure we turn on convenient effects. Where are you at, convenient effects? Do I have to reinstall you? Hold on. Son of a bitch. No, wait, there it is. Steve Fred's convenient effects. All right, turn it on. And I guess we'll hope for a reload. Here we go. Ah, white screen. Not promising. Oh, what? Back to gray screen. Okay. More promising. And we finally got into Daybreak. So let's go and check that out. Let's see. Manage modules. 5e Resources Plus is on. I could have sworn we had it turned off, but that's okay. And we'll go grab Fred's Convenient Effects. And we'll save it. And go. Oof, man. It's a lot to cover before the end. Hmm. I'm like really glad this campaign's over. It's not that I didn't like the group or the guys in the group. I just don't. It's not even that I don't like the campaign. I think it's a good campaign. It's just tired. Tired of this campaign. Ugh, I'm very disappointed in my classic group because they're just terrible about having excuses for not showing up to play, as friends and family groups almost always are. And I want to stop running 5e and I want to stop running Curse of Strahd, but they're like 75% of the way through the campaign, and we play like once every 3 weeks, and it's like we play for like 3 hours once every 3 weeks, and it's gonna take the rest of my fucking life to finish being in a Curse of Strahd campaign, I think. So I might as well be playing it by mail at this point. Not like online message board mail. I mean like post office mail. That's how slow it feels. Oh well. If I ran another friends and family game, it would be something very small. It would be very like short, but I don't know. I'm gonna maybe just suggest that we all hang out and play a board game every couple of weeks instead of, you know, trying to play D&D. Anyways, let's see. Dice stats. I'll just mark this as scene. Mark this as scene. Close it. Close it. Alright. So, here we go. Resources Plus is back in business, baby. Now let's see if it works on the new character sheet. So what we're going to do is, because we had a character sheet get so screwed up by these resource plus thing that it was basically unusable. So I'm going to duplicate Wayne Larson. We're going to go into Wayne Larson and we are going to switch their default sheet, this sheet, to the new or default 5e sheet. We're going to save it, and it looks like Resources Plus is working and the sheet opens. That's great news. So I'm going to go ahead and tag all my 5e groups. Let's see. Daybreak, Nightfall, and Mythic. I mean, by the time we play Mythic again, I don't know if this is going to be true or not, but we'll just say it anyways. 5e Resources Plus is working again with tidy sheets and new character sheet. It remembers your old settings. That is happy, happy, happy news. Happy. So we'll go ahead and delete that. And then let's see. Alright. What else do we need? Oh, convenient effects. We gotta see if this shit still works. Hey, where's my convenient effects? You know what I'm saying? I don't see my convenient effects. Legacy convenient effects. Is that what we're calling it? We're calling it legacy convenient effects? I see. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Let's see. Does that mean I can get rid of all this other bullshit that I came up with? That means I gotta, like, flip-flop all the effects again? Probably. Alright, Victor's dead. Why don't we just work on Victor? Alright, let's see what we got here, Victor. I don't even know what your blue fucking dot means, bro. It's been the longest week of my life. Silenced and stunned. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. Withered away. Orange. Don't know what that means. I'll just get rid of all this shit. And then Psalm of Bones. Speed half until the end of the ritual. Finale prep. Are they heading for the castle or are they already there? What a question. What if I told you mandatory fun? Oh man, selling viewers again. Man, that's great. Mandatory fun time, LLC. What if I told you that they are teamed up with Strahd and they are fighting Dampier to try and break the titular curse of Strahd? That's what their finale is. That so they are not in the castle at all. They're in the Amber Temple, and they're in the middle of fighting Vampire. Yeah, it's yep, yeah, it's a little unusual, to say the least. It's a little unusual. It's been a pretty crazy campaign. Alright, so he threw all my shit into Legacy, and that's fine, as long as it's there. So, what can we do about this? She has 2 green stack. Where's my hotbar? There it is. Alright. Are you able to elaborate on how they got Strahd to turn against Vampire? I mean, I'll try to do it really quick. Basically, when I decided to run this campaign, I wanted to understand Strahd, the character, because all of the Curse of Strahd games that I heard about on Reddit sounded like a train wreck. To be honest, they sounded like a game I wouldn't ever want to be a part of. And so I read the novel, I Strahd or whatever, and the sequel. I read the first one twice. I read the sequel once. And then I familiarized myself with all the material going back to 2nd edition forward. And the Strahd that I found in the novelizations, he was a very different man or person or being than the super problematic, rapey, womanizing Chad bro that they kind of had as the default 5th edition Curse of Strahd. Like, I just couldn't get behind that. Homelander Strahd. Do you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't get behind Homelander Strahd. I also really love time loops. I'm a big fan of like Groundhog's Day, and I think it was like Palm Springs, and pretty much just anything where you get trapped in like a repeating time cycle or whatever. And so I took that, right, and I decided that canonically every single Curse of Strahd game that had ever been run actually happened. So your Curse of Strahd game happened, your friend's Curse of Strahd game happened, every terrible Curse of Strahd game on Reddit happened. They all happened, they're all canon, and they're all legit. The novels represent the first playthrough of the timeline, but then every time that the campaign ends, it just starts over again, perpetually, in perpetuity and all that. So my Strahd is at like the end of his rope, right? Like, he's tried to kill himself, he's tried to be a good guy, he's tried to be a bad guy, he's given into madness, he's done it all, you know what I'm saying? He's gone to war against the other domains of dread. He's done it all, okay? And he's just tired. Do you know what I mean? Like, he just wants the Curse of Strahd to end. And so my Strahd is actually very suicidal and depressed. And he just wants somebody to do it right for once. And he doesn't know what that means. He doesn't know what it means to do it right for once. But he definitely wants it to end. And so my Strahd was a lot more open-minded about, like, trying new things. And he was also kind of broken on his, like, horniness for Irenia. He was just kind of like, every time I fuck around with that girl, my life is ruined. So I'm gonna try my best not to mess around with that girl this time. And so instead of it being like horny Strahd, like constantly after Irenia, it was like, I love Irenia and I want her to be safe, but I also know that if I get involved, she isn't going to be safe. So I'm going to focus on trying to break this curse, because maybe if I break the curse, I can be with Irenia and she won't die. So my Strahd was very much like the artificer, scientist, arcanist wizard from the books that was like, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna mad scientist my way out of this one. And so in this particular playthrough, because I'm running this 3 different times concurrently, which is a huge mistake on my part, but this particular one, Nightfall, yeah, he just basically told the party, he's like, yeah, listen, I have an idea. It sounds kind of crazy, but, you know, if you're willing to help me, that would be great. Right, exactly. So, like, yeah, so I don't want to say my Strahd's redeemable, because, yeah, like, he's definitely not, and he's definitely not free from the curse either. I don't want to throw out too many spoilers, but this is gothic horror, and it's called Curse of Strahd, so he doesn't have any happy ending waiting for him. Like, it's gonna be a real sad ending for him tonight. It's gonna be a real sad ending for him. But I think that maybe at the end of all things, like, I don't know, I'd like for the guy to find some measure of peace. He's not a good guy at all. Like, he's a very evil man, and he was, even as a human being, he was very cruel and very selfish. But he also did a lot of things that I think at the time, you know what I'm saying, like, of, you know, medieval fantasy times, he did what he was expected to do. And he became the man that he was expected to become. So, like, yeah, like, I don't blame the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And then in the immortality of both his vampirism and the time loop that gets created, he learns a lot about who he was and why he was the way he was, and who he kind of wishes he could have been, which is to say Sergei, his brother. I don't know, like, I have a tendency to feel kind of bad for my villains, because sometimes they're villains and, like, that's it, right? They love it, like, they want to be bad. Azar Cool from Red Hand of Doom, like, dude wants to be evil. Like, he is down. Like, that's what he wants. But, like, Strahd, this being gothic horror, right? Like, there is some tragedy there as well. And I don't know. He's irredeemably evil, but yet I don't think he's completely beyond sympathy or empathy. So it's been quite an experience. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I love Strahd a lot. Like, I care about Strahd quite a bit. If I had to choose, like, to save him or Lutheria from Odyssey of the Dragon Lord, I would definitely save Lutheria. I feel like Lutheria definitely had a bad run of things also, and is also irredeemably evil by nature. to a certain extent, she gets more of a pass for me because she is both a Fae and a Celestial. So, like, she's completely outside of a human's morality. Strahd was very much lawful / neutral evil as a human man, and becoming a vampire and then becoming a vampire god, that just made it worse. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, he's got a real. It's gonna be a real sad night for Strahd. I think it's gonna be a real sad night for Strahd. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's get this stuff working, guys. Let's get this stuff working. Let's see. Strahd, you should have some exhaustion. It doesn't look like anybody has exhaustion now, which is interesting to me. Where did all your exhaustion go, guys? That's not good. Do I have to, like, check the tape from last week? Oh, no. Why don't you guys have your exhaustion anymore? Shit. Alright. You still have exhaustion, but that's because you're using the convenient effects exhaustion. So, what happened to everybody else's exhaustion? Don't like that. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Foundry migration time. Shit. Alright, let me go to YouTube real quick, grab last week's episode. Love it. Love it. Alright. View on YouTube. I'll mute it. Alright. Blood and Silence. Let's see. Yeah, you can see quite clearly there are a lot of purple doodads around these fucking characters that we are not seeing anymore. So I think that the two mods playing with each other have disabled that. Let me see. Alright, what do we got here? I'm squinting. Like what? Damn. It's so zoomed out. If only every player streamer could be as good as Red. Like, goddamn. Dude zooms in for like important scenes and like whose turn it is. Like he's so active. Like everybody else just kind of like zoom the camera all the way out. I include myself in this shit. Zoom themselves all the way out, and they're just kind of like, I mean, that's what you see. This is what you get. Yeah. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. It looks like on Eloise. All right. Cool. So let's see. Where's Eloise? She's got no stacks on her. So yeah, it definitely stripped away all the stacks. Alright, what about the macro? Macro doesn't work either. Fuck yeah. Love that. Alright. So let's see. Exhaustion -6. Oh wait, we don't drag it onto this isn't Pathfinder. Fucking A. Alright. Exhaustion -6. Alright. You got exhaustion -6. Exhaustion -6. Let's open up your character sheet, which allegedly works now. We'll make a mace, let's see, claw attack, and it has a -6 on it. All right, intelligence saves got a -6 on it. All right, cool. So exhaustion's working again. We just have to go through. All your players are getting a very unique playthrough that they won't forget. Aw, that's really nice of you to say. I hope so. It's been a pretty traumatic experience. I've been running this as a modern day isekai with low to no magic and an injury system, a very punishing injury system, and then really strict recovery rules. So like it's been very survival horror on top of being gothic horror. It's been a pretty miserable experience. I appreciate what you're saying about Strahd, but the Irenia situation, yikes. Well, I mean, yeah, it's really bad. The dude coveted his brother's wife, which is very biblical. Then he made the literal deal with the devil to steal his brother's wife. And then to seal the deal, he kills his brother. And then he tries to brainwash his brother's wife into thinking he didn't kill her. And then he uses his vampire powers to basically almost like rape her. And then that gets interrupted. And then she kills herself to escape from him. So, like, yes, he's a very bad man. That's what I mean when I say irredeemably evil. I mean to say he's so evil that he cannot be redeemed. That's what I'm trying to say. He's beyond redemption. He's that evil. Not to mention the thousands of times that he has ruined her life, bamboozled her, caused her to kill herself again. And all the while, her soul just continues to get put through this cycle over and over and over again onto infinity. She, as part of the nature of the curse, at least in my telling, can remember these previous cycles, whereas Strahd normally is the only one that can remember all the different cycles. So, yeah, like, he's a bad guy. He's a real bad guy. That's why I would save chaotic evil Lutheria, Titan of Death, over this guy, because this guy is irredeemable. Oh, well, So yeah, the cycles being a part of the curse. Yeah. He doesn't cause the cycles to happen. The cycles happen to him. Like that. Yeah, that's to clarify. Part of the curse is that he's forced to remember every cycle. So in addition to the normal strain on your insanity, or on your sanity, that being an immortal puts on it, because let's be honest, no one's supposed to live forever. You add in the fact that he's trapped in this perpetual cycle, and he knows he's trapped in this perpetual cycle, but also that he has this fixation on her that he just cannot stop. He cannot control. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, anyways, I probably should have just done my Foundry stuff off stream, because this is getting very distracting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to configure settings. I'm gonna go down to condition lab and Shrigler, and I guess I'm gonna turn all these shits off that we don't need anymore, because technically they're all back in business, baby. So let's see, dodge, we got there, easy target, we got there, so technically we can delete this. Yeah. Concentrating is there. That's no good. We'll just keep this concentrating. Let's see, blind. Blinded should be working here. Let me see. Vision, enable, and then blinded. Now if I click on him, am I still able to see? I am. So that blind is not as good as this blind. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. How far out do I need to go? Alright. Do I just get to see because I'm the DM? Like, why isn't it blinding this dude? Fuck it. Alright, prone. God, we got prone fucking everywhere, don't we? Okay. I don't think prone applies any actual effects with giving in effects. It just reminds you what it does. Okay. Let's see. And then prone here doesn't work anymore because the macro won't play. Ugh. Alright. Well, I don't mind having it in two places. That's fine. Alright, what else do we want to get rid of here? Potioned, we keep there. No react. We could have in both places. Unconscious. Let's see, hidden, inspired. I guess as long as we're tracking it in both places, it really doesn't matter. Let's scroll down to the ones we added to deal with this other shit. Alright. Sleeping, Dying, Faxpiration, Warden's Grasp, Warden's Mark. Let me see. Are those still there? Warden's Grasp, Warden's Mark. Cool. If we Warden's Mark you, nice. And we Warden's Grasp you. Alright, cool. So we could probably get rid of these two then. I guess I'll just keep Boon of the Wraith since Wraith since I set it up properly. Let's see. We don't need any of this exhaustion anymore because we've got the old exhaustion back. I don't think it's nested anymore, but I really don't care. The amount of fucks I give about 5th edition D&D is about 1. I have 1. No, wait, 3. 3 fucks left to give. 1 for each campaign. Sorry, Classic. That's all I got. 3, and as of midnight tonight, I'll have 2 fucks left to give for 5th edition D&D. Alright. Faxpiration can stay. Lucky and unlucky misfortune. I think I'd actually prefer these on the token for stackability. So that's fine. Speed down and speed up. Stackability wise, that's actually pretty cool. And then new frightened. So what we're gonna do here is go and grab new frightened. Alright. I see that they didn't bother to fix frightened in revised 5th edition. That's great to see. Love that. Yeah. Love a game where there's no point to play a non-spellcaster at all. At all. There's absolutely no reason at all to play a non-spellcaster. It's very exciting. Alright, we're going to go over here to Fear, and we're going to get rid of that. And we'll keep this. And let's see. Yeah, we'll grab that. Good. We're going to put Fear. Revised. There we go. Paste that in. Submit. We don't need that tonight because they all had a Hero's Feast before the end of the game. Helps to make friends with magic users when you're not magic users. We'll delete all this. Alright. God, I'm so happy that Convenient Effects is working again, though. Oh, my God. Alright. And then I think that's good. Let me check Daybreak, because I think I added a bunch of shit to Daybreak. I don't know if any of those are going to be worth keeping. Alright, what extra shit did we add to Daybreak? Oh man. Doubt, mixed up, winded, defeated, confused, frightened, total confidence, bad luck spiral, and bardic. Well, those are all back, baby. So we don't need to worry about that anymore. That's good. Alright, so we're going to save the mapping. And I guess we'll just keep the ones that are here. That's fine. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. I need some caffeine. Like, stat. Let's see. Condition lab. Alright. Close that down. Let's see. Close that down. And now we have to fix, yet again, all of the statuses for all of the characters. So, in order to do that, we will... God, it's so far. It's zoomed out so far. Alright. First things first. Let's check chat, because we might have left notes for ourselves in chat. Alright, I'm going to delete this, assuming ping cushion still works. Vampire has one. Alright, Barnaby ends round 6, passing to Van Richten, who intends to relight third beacon and pass to Robin. That sounds fucking epic as hell. What? Van Richten is working with Strahd? That's impossible. Listen, I'm a terrible dungeon master and an even worse storyteller. Anything's possible, okay? Anything is possible. Wayne is in a bad way. Vampire has one Paragon action left. Taylor keeping North Beacon lit with Holy Symbol. Irenia tanking White Eastmark. Alright, Irenia, I don't think you just call people white, but that's fine. Wayne and VR are blood cursed. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let's get blood cursed up here. What does that do? Bloody. Targets one creature within 60 feet. While cursed this way, any damage they take, Vampire receives a healing. Further, damage taken while under this curse lowers the creature's maximum HP by the amount lost. If a creature's... Alright. Here, Grammarly, just do whatever you want. Alright. While cursed this way, the damage is... If a creature's max HP is reduced to 0 under the effects of this curse, becomes a vampiric thrall under Vampire's control. Sounds good. Alright, so Bloodied Blood Curse. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to put new effects, and we're going to put Vampire's Blood Curse. Vampiric. There we go. Blood Curse. Alright, paste that in. That's great. Let's see. Go here. Alright. Commodities. Biological. Got any blood in here? You got a heart. I'll take it. I'm not going to overthink it. Alright, and go. Alright, so who has this? Who has this curse? Van Richten and... Who was it? Let's see. Wayne. Okay. Alright, is that what the orange is, you think? Or is that what the black... Is that what the black is? Is that what the blue is? What does it mean? It's been a long week. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, Vampiric Blood Curse. Turn that shit on. And then Wayne. Got it. Alright, cool. What other notes do we have for ourselves? Jason is hacklusted. Oh my god. I don't even remember what hacklusted does. Let's see. Hacklust. Hack Frenzy. Here we go. Let's see. Create an effect. Oh, we can actually create them in any folder we want now. So putting this in class features probably wasn't the best move. And whatever. We'll put Hack Frenzy. Alrighty. Hack Frenzy. While under the effects of Hack Frenzy, you cannot be dropped to 0 hit points. That's cool. Instead, remain at 1 HP and track how much damage you take, including any spillover damage from initially being dropped to 0. When your Hack Fury ends... man. Did the person that wrote this have dyslexia? What the hell? Alright. Let's see. When under the... if the total is greater... is more excellent. Oh my god. Is great. Thanks, Grammarly. I definitely want to Bill and Ted's the stat block some more. Then half your maximum HP, you die. Else you gain 2 levels of exhaustion. While under Hack Frenzy, you must take actions and bonus actions to deal damage. You will always target opponents first, but if no opponents are within reach that turn, attack any available allies instead. You never attack yourself while in Hack Frenzy. If no targets are unavailable, use your action to dash or perception to check to find some. I'll put actions because we all know that an action, bonus action is an action. A hack frenzy will end in 1d4 times 10 minutes on its own. Fantastic. Alright. Alright. Good, good, good. Okay. I like it. Wish good. Alright, so what do we have for hack frenzy? Let's see. Creatures. Abilities. Is there one that's just really angry? Perfect. Alright, submit changes. So we go to this boy, and we give him while under the effects. Oh, that's cool. Did we forget to give it a name? It says it right here, hack frenzy. Alright. It's kind of weird. Why didn't it give it a name? Hack frenzy while under the effects, blah, 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 blah. Perfect. Alright. Very strange. It's working though, so that's all I care about. Alright. Anything else from the notes? Robin grappled, but has freedom of movement. Okay. So Robin, you are grappled. I hate that grappled though. Let's give you a cooler grappled. Here you go. Purple. Good. You're inspired. Well, good for you. Red dots. Oh, that's stacks of bleeding effects. Okay. That's from the ritual. We gotta get that open too. Let's see. Ritual. Binding a vampire notes. Okay. Where are we at on that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Psalm of Blood. Here we go. So we'll go over here, and I guess we'll add legacy custom effects. We'll just add it in there. Psalm of Blood. We'll go back up here. Magic. Is there a blood one? That'd be pretty cool. I can't remember where the blood one would be. Unholy? That's sort of blood. Death? No. There's some vampire fangs there. We'll definitely remember that for later. Life? No. Consumables? I don't think blood would be here, right? Let's see. Blood icon. Let's just ask the robot to make one. There we go. Can you draw a video game icon for an effect called Psalm of Blood? Alright. Oh, bro, you don't have to give me your whole background story on this shit. Just make it. Alright. Make it. So proud of you. The robot doesn't understand that I support it no matter what. No matter how stupid it is, no matter how many mistakes it makes, I'm always going to love it. I'm always going to support it. Amen. So, icon, Psalm of Blood. Great. Alright, we'll go over to Forge. We'll go to UI assets, and then we'll go to icon folder. Alright. And Psalm of Blood. Alright, Psalm of Blood. Sweet. Alright. Let's copy the effect. Okay, lose one hit die at the end of the... Okay. So, for every stack... Oh, we shouldn't make it here. We should make it in convenient effects, actually. Alright. No, sorry, we're in convenient effects. We should make it in the other one. I'm so... Alright. Condition lab. There we go. Alright. Scroll down to the bottom. Add row. Get rid of frightened. And we'll put Psalm of Blood. There we go. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's go here. Here. UI. Icons. Scroll down to Psalm of Blood. Should be here. Let's see. There we go. Save the mapping. Go here. Alright. Clear formatting. For every stack of Psalm of Blood, lose 1 hit die at the end of each of your turns until the ritual is complete. Perfect. Alright. So we don't want this Psalm of Blood after all. And it didn't save, so that's good. So over here we'll save the mapping for Psalm of Blood, and that should be taken care of. And we're just gonna do this. We're gonna work through all this shit until we get it sorted out. You know, for the last session of the campaign. Let's see. Robin grappled, freedom of movement. Okay, so Robin, you have freedom of movement on, so we'll apply that. And then you have technically 2 stacks of this Psalm of Blood. Where's Psalm of Blood? Psalm of Blood. Cool. Alright, so we can turn off the red dots. Alright, unsure what the cyan dot means for any of this. I think it means that you are slowed down, like by the bone ritual, I think, is what it is. We'll have to check. Each character must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or suffer 1 level exhaustion and have their speed halved until the end of the ritual. Alright. So that would be under... Bone? I think it is. Psalm of Bone. So we could create one there. Under Legacy. Psalm of Bone. Alright, your speed is halved until the end of the ritual. Fantastic. We need an icon for that. Now draw 1 representing Psalm of Bone. Alright, get that cooking. What else do we got here? Potion of Dark Vision. Alright, that looks like it's already been drunk, so that's fine. Oil of Blessing. Reducing necrotic damage you take by half your proficiency bonus. That's fun. Hero's Feast. Heavy Stance. Boon of the Wraith, which is currently disabled. Alright, so we're good on that. Alright, save this out as Psalm of Bone. Alright, so we'll go in here. Go over to UI, icon folder, Psalm of Bone. Maybe? Alright. Save and submit. Alright. So then we go here, and you have Psalm of Bone. Cool. Then we can turn off this blue dot. And I think then she is good. I don't know why she has advantage, though. I'm not sure if she got a buff or a boon that gave her advantage to everything, or what. But I'm going to say that this character is done. Because at the... Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any little purple dots on Robin here at the end of the session. Wow, it's really hard to see. No, we're good. Big old pause button. It's fantastic. Alright. Damn. Dom couldn't zoom in like one time for me. God damn. Alright. Let's see. Wow, we're so far away. Okay. Oh, man. Here, I'm just gonna message the group. Just so I don't get the count wrong, because like 10 stacks of exhaustion will kill you. So knowing what everyone's exhaustion is at is kind of important. Okay, so the streamer keeps the camera zoomed so far out I cannot see clearly. Does anyone remember where the exhaustion levels were at? Alright. We have less than an hour to finish prepping, and I actually want to get like a drink and some food, so I don't know. I don't know what to fucking do. Alright. Let's see. It's also blurry too. Quality. 720 is the best we can do. Okay. I guess we're gonna do like a computer enhanced situation, like you see in all the movies. Can you enhance that image? No, not really. There's only so many pixels go around. All right. What are we even fucking looking at? Oh my god. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds right. Exhaustion 5 on this homeboy. Okay. So let's see. I know you have exhaustion 4, I think, Strahd. So we'll do that. Okay. And I put Eloise at 6. I don't know if that's honest or not. But she's not the one we're working on right now. Alright, so we're just gonna work through everybody. So what is she's done. Okay, so this is the purple effect that's on him, and then he's got 5 exhaustion on top of that. Alright, everything else should be Death Ward, Mind Blank. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Black Dots, not 100% on that one. Psalm of Bones. Alright, you got Psalm of Bones also. There you go. Alright, an orange. We're not sure what that's for. A yellow dot. Also not 100% on that one. I'm just going to get rid of it. Blue dot. No idea. Bleeding. Okay. I think he has 1 stack of blood. That's what that is. So we'll turn on Psalm of Blood. Alright, cool. And that is that. Okay. Curious what he's concentrating on. I don't think that was covered in our recap. Last Vampire Essence move was Dread Hand. He will probably summon 3 shadows. Vampire still has AoE on cooldown 5 to 6. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, next up is Arena. So Arena has 1 Psalm of Blood, it looks like. Where's that shit at? Psalm of Blood. We can get rid of that. She's got 1 yellow dot, which is something we do actually track. And then we got this green shit over here, which is aggro. She's at aggro 2. There we go. And I guess she's dodging. I don't know if she's still dodging, because she was like fighting Eastmark. Alright, I'm going to put it like that. Alright. Player characters. Let's go. You are grappled, so we'll give you the purple grapple. Instead, you got 1 stack of Psalm of Blood. You're in Hack Fury. No, you have 3. Sorry, 3 stacks of blood. 2, 3. Alright. You were inspired, but that's over, and you got Hero's Feast. Alright, excellent. And we don't think that he has any exhaustion, but we're gonna try and check. Looking at his mini, it does not have any little purple dots around it. Irenia has a little purple dot, so she's got at least 1 exhaustion. So let's add that back in. Alright. So Irenia is technically taken care of also. Wayne. Wayne has, I want to say, 6 exhaustion, but David will definitely correct us if that's not true. You can sort of see Wayne in the top corner there. I don't know if we ever get Wayne on screen enough to confirm his situation. Oh, alright. That's pretty late into the fight. There we go. Oh. Alright. That's also where Vampire is. Alright, let's go in here. Jesus Christ. Filter Sharpen? That'll definitely solve this problem. Yeah. Yeah, oh, no, it's not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I want to say he had 6, though. Because he was kind of bragging about it a little bit. As weird as that sounds. Alright. So if he's like, no way, I didn't have 6, I'll be like, okay, cool. But he might come in and be like, yeah, I had 7. Give them to me. Alright, then he had 2 Psalm of Blood. Oh my god. What else do you got? Restrained. Alright. Why are you restrained, Wayne? And you're prone? Oh my god. Alright. And you're an easy target. And Psalm of Bones. No, don't tell me you're are you frightened on top of all this? God damn, dude. Alright. So, we should probably edit this to not be fear, but frightened revised. There we go. Okay. And well, you're not dodging if you've got all that other shit happening to you. Dang, that dude having a bad time. For real. For real. Okay. Let's see. Taylor generally always having a good time. So let's see. They have Hero's Feast, Foresight, and are mixed up, and they only have 1 stack of Psalm of Blood. It's gotta be rough being so good at video games. Oh wait, they have 3 stacks of Psalm of Blood. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Get rid of this. Cool. I don't think Taylor had any exhaustion either. I can't tell which one of these is Taylor. Taylor's up there. So I don't see an exhaustion on Taylor. Alright. I don't know why they were like all saying they're gonna die. Like, I think they're doing great. I mean, half of them are gonna die, sure. But all of them? That feels a bit dramatic. Alright. Get her over there. Turn that off. So Anne has, I don't know why she has 5 on the fear. We'll just do Brighton. Revised. There we go. And then they're raging. Go. And then they're distracted. What is distracted? I don't even know what that means. Alright. And then they got 4 of this Psalm of Blood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then did Anne have any exhaustion? You would think Anne would be pretty in frame. It looks like one exhaustion. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna drag this down to see if the nesting works, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Alright, that's cool. We only have to get through this session. We're good. I will have to clean up the Sunday games though, but that's future me's problem. Okay, so that's all the PCs. That's good. Then we just gotta sort these assholes right here. Eloise and Barnaby. Eloise should be concentrating, but she just lost concentration. That's right, she just lost concentration. Psalm of Bones. Go. And then what has he got? What are these 3? What is this? Blood Oath. Oh. That sucks. That's from sleeping. Got it. Shit. Did Wayne also have Blood Oath? I hope not. Oh. He can correct me if I'm wrong. What the fuck does pink mean? Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of that. What does 6 stacks of blue mean? I don't know what that means either. Alright. So we'll do Psalm of Blood. And I suppose the really professional thing would have been to re-watch the episode, take notes while I was watching the episode, and then make these changes and updates, you know, as appropriate to the thing. Let's see. So those vampires like ran to the south, and I don't think Dom ever had them on camera again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think she's actually at 5, and I think Barnaby is at 3. That sounds right. Alright. Exhaustion. Alright. Turn on 5, turn off 6. That's cool that they turn each other off at least. And then turn on 3. Alright. And then 1 stack of Psalm of Blood. Psalm of Bones. She's dodging. That is her situation. Alright. Whew. That was terrible. Alright, so we have about 30 minutes now to actually prep the adventure, which I don't know. We just put in a whole hour to fix status effects that keep getting fucked around with. But what are you gonna do? Alright. This guy's got paragons. He's got his aura. Auras work again. That's another thing we have to check. So, manage modules. Go to aura. Token aura ring. Good. So, let's go to the actual fight. Here we go. Okay. So we got Eastmark the Wraith. Got this guy down here. All this is going about as well as could be expected. Alright, he's running over to light that back up. He's super dead. Aspect of Vampire. Vampire hands. Alright, we got Wayne on top. Let's make sure we've got Z token. Alright, cool. And then we've got Spatter. Is that turned on? Yeah, cool. Alright. What else? What else? You up there, you down here, you over here. Okay. What did I come over here to check? Oh, his aura. Okay. Alright, aura ring. 10-foot aura. And then obviously it's gonna be red. With very heavy weight. There we go. Update. So you can actually add as many auras as you want, which I didn't realize at first, because you can just add new aura down here, and that's amazing. I'm pretty happy with that. Because they're rings, they never get filled in, which is fine as well. Alright. Nice. So now we've got that cooking. That's good. Let's see. Umbral Shift, Shadow Bind, Nightmare Visage. Let's see. Each creature or vampire shows within 30 feet must become frightened. Okay, cool. I think we're good now on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the ritual and our notes for the ritual. We're gonna put it up here. Alright, we're gonna go through this here checklist. So we left off at the end of round 6, is that correct? Barnaby ends round 6. Okay. It's gonna pass into round 7. Alright, so we check all these things off because we did all those things. Alright, we pass into round 7. Vampire's essence activates. Vampire attempts to kill anyone near the circle. Alright, so he really should get over to Robin this round. Got it. Then the reader adds the round 6 effect. We go and we do the round 5, round 4, round 3, round 2, round 1. Then we go into round 8, more of the same. Round 9, every living creature in the ritual area. That's if we make it to the reader, though. So let's do this. These notes were incomplete last week because we were doing fucking Foundry migration stuff the whole time. The blood coalesces with the mist, and the aspect of Ampere materializes is separated from Strahd and is imprisoned. It's imprisoned where? Inside the Amber prison. Alright. Then... Strahd shatters the Amber stones. With vampire trapped inside. Alright, and then Diablo style. There will be 6 shards. Each containing some of Vampire's essence. They must be scattered to the furthest corners of the multiverse. Classic. Alright. Again, terrible writer, terrible storyteller, terrible DM. Just deal with it. Alright. So that's under the reader. So upon uttering this last phrase, the question here is, if they utter the last phrase, does every effect still happen to close out the ritual, or is that the end of the ritual? That's the big question, right? I don't know. Let's see. Add round 6 effect. This would be add round 7 effects. Alright, round 6 effect. Alright, round 8. Round 7. Round 6. It would be pretty intense if they had to live through all of those effects one last time. But also, it's pretty like, if they pass into round 9 and then she just utters the words like it's fucking over, that's okay too. I actually want the campaign to end. Let's just say that on the reader's turn, they end the fucking campaign. Boop. There we go. Alright, cool. I like that. I don't want to play this anymore. That's the perfect solution. Whew. Okay, 28 minutes left. Okay. So, what now? What now? What's this over here? Oh, that's just chilling. Okay. Let's go to manage modules. Turn marker. Combat booster. Turn marker, recent actions, and more. I guess we can leave that on. Random thought on the frightened condition. It should provoke concentration checks when it is gained and the start of any turn that you are frightened. I agree. Do you want a job at Wizards of the Coast? Oh, I'm sorry. They fired all the designers. Alright. But I'll add that to this. Yeah, for sure. Alright. I think also, Scottrick, that the ritual should require you to be concentrating the whole time. And that's something that I should have known from the beginning. We'll put, because I got to run this 2 more times probably. Next time. Let's see. Ritual should be a concentration action. Losing concentration will end ritual. It's honestly not too late. I should probably just do that now. So, yeah. I'm the boss. I make up the rules. Because no one at WotC can write rules, so we have to do it. Love it. Okay. Creatures who are frightened have their speed reduced by half. They are at disadvantage to all D20 checks. That's pretty fucking intense. Some people have argued that disadvantage to all checks is still favoring spellcasters and not anyone else, and that it is just too punishing. Also, gaining exhaustion is absolutely bananas and unfair. All of these are true. Every single one of them. I don't know what to tell you. Just don't play 5e, I guess. Let's see what we can do about it, though. Frightened. Revised, frightened. Aw, thanks. Appreciate it. Frightened revised. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls until the effect ends. If a frightened creature tries to move towards the source of its fear, treat every 5 feet of movement as 10 feet of movement. A frightened creature cannot use reactions. Oh, this is way better. When did I write this? Oh, okay. A creature checks concentration when they first become frightened, and each turn at the start of any turn, I'm gonna put at the end of each turn, and at the end become frightened, and at the end of any turn, if they remain frightened. There we go. Damn. That's money right there, dude. That's really good. I like that. Alright. So, put that in there and save. I am curious then, the people that are frightened, which I don't think there's too many people. Does it say all that? No. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll do this instead. There we go. Frightened creatures disadvantage, blah, 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 blah. Technically all rituals are concentrating. When you cast a spell with a casting time longer than a single action reaction, you must spend your action each turn casting a spell, and you must maintain your concentration while doing so. If your concentration is broken, yeah. It should definitely have concentration the whole time. So we added concentration to that. That's good. What else? Let's read through these satanic psalms that we've got here. Alright. So we're going into round 7, which is Psalm of Amber 3. We tread the narrow path, unwavering, through the veil of your wickedness. The mist churn with chaotic energy, patterns designed to confound and mislead. They invade your thoughts, whispering doubts and pulling at your resolve. Whenever a character moves, they must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or move half their speed in a random direction as determined by a D8. PCs may substitute a Perception or Survival check in place of a save if they are trained in either skill. That's pretty fucking generous this late in the game. But that's fine. I wonder if we should make the DC like higher because you have 3 different ways to deal with it. I'm gonna say yes. So we'll make it a 18, which in my game where you have sack and you've got fucking fanspirations like flying out of your ass constantly, you should be fine. Like, if you're failing shit all the time, it's because you refuse to use any of the resources to help you mitigate failure, or you're just incredibly unlucky. See several people on our server, including myself. Whatever. Okay. So then we go to round. Then we count back down. Number 6, Psalm of Amber 2. Mechanical effect: the ritual lights are encased in a 10-foot radius orb of thick mist. Creatures may pass the orb freely, but light cannot. I love that they keep going back out. That's going to be extremely stressful for them. Let's see. Then we've got all the other ones as we count back through, which is fantastic. Then we go into number 8, Psalm of Amber 4. Neither shadow nor blood nor death shall halt our grim purpose. The mist thickens, swirling faster at your feet. Tendrils of fog snake around your legs, clutching with icy fingers. All creatures opposed to Vampire must make Dexterity 17 dexterity saves or be pulled prone. Failure by 5 or more also indicates restrained lingering. That's okay. We're here at the very end and we're restraining them. I guess if they can't make it to the lanterns, though, it's kind of a big deal. Psalm of Amber 5. Lord of Blood, we bind thee. May your name be forgotten and your darkness sealed forever. The world shudders violently as if pierced by 1,000 needles. Rivulets of blood lift from your flesh, drawn into the air. They swirl together with the mist, coalescing into a form of pure malice. The aspect of Vampire emerges, eyes glowing red with unholy rage. Well, about that, he's already on the loose, so this is not great. Alright. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Creepy. Curse to Strahd notes and discussion. Alright. Can you rewrite this passage to describe the binding of the Dread Lord of Blood Vampire being separated from Strahd von Zarovich and forcibly imprisoned in a large amber shard of crystal. Okay. Oh, this is the passage. Shit. This is the passage. I don't think I got it in time. Oh well. It has no idea what to do here. At this point, I definitely could have just wrote it myself, but that's okay. Man. The robot is so pissed at me right now. It's like, let me do my job. Stop changing it. Let's see. There we go. Dang, my kid made me special hash browns. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Like, incredibly good. So happy. Alright. What is the mechanical effect? Every living creature in the ritual area loses 1d3 plus 1 hit die as their blood is forcibly drained through their skin. No saving throw is made. Their blood coalesces together in the mist, and the aspect of Vampire materializes. No, that we already had Vampire appear. What the fuck, guys? Alright, what's the adventure say happens? Let me scroll down here. Well, not the adventure, but the homebrew. This isn't in the adventure. Alright. Every living creature in the ritual area takes 2d6 necrotic damage as their blood is forcibly drained. Alright. Here's an idea. Certainly, here's the rewritten passage. The earth trembles violently, as if the very fabric of reality is being torn asunder. Strahd von Zarovich staggers. A look of shock and agony crossing his face as crimson rivulets of blood are wrenched from his body, drawn inexorably into the air. The blood swirls through the thick, cloying mist, merging into a vortex of malevolent energy. The form of Vampire, the Dread Lord of Blood, begins to manifest, eyes blazing with unholy fury. We said that we didn't want that. Come on. I'll just fucking write it myself. Jeez. Fucking write everything. Do it myself. You're fine. Alright. The earth trembles violently as the very fabric of reality is being torn asunder. You witness the form of Vampire double over in agony. A second form is visible within the miasma of blood and shadow that serves as Vampire's physical essence. The second, smaller form tears itself free, and you see Strahd von Zarovich staggering. A look of shock and agony crossing his face as crimson rivulets of blood are wrenched from his body, drawn inexorably into the air. Alright. At that same moment, each of you feels your own blood being torn from your body. A sacrifice added to the bloody chains that must bind this dark power. The blood swirls through the thick, cloying mist, chaining together to form, spiraling, there we go, spiraling together to form chains of blood. Which we already said, chains of blood. Each of you feels your blood being torn by a sacrifice. A sacrifice to complete this grim ritual. Ooh, how about this? One last sacrifice. Everyone loves that. One last sacrifice. To complete this grim ritual, added to the bloodied chains, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The blood swirls through the thick, cloying mist, spiraling together to form chains of blood, dragging Vampire towards the amber casket. No, amber prison. Let's go prison. Prison. All right. Good. Crimson tendrils that once connected the vampire lord was actually stretched and fray. Alright. There we go. Struggling against the power of the ritual. With a final deafening crack, the connection snaps. Vampire is ripped from Strahd's being. A scream of rage and despair echoing through the night. The Dread Lord's formless essence writhes and twists in the air, desperately trying to escape its fate, but the ritual holds fast, drawing Vampire towards the massive shard of amber, the ritual's center. The amber glows with an eerie, otherworldly light as it hungrily absorbs the dark god's essence. Tendrils of light lash out, encasing Vampire in a prison of crystal, his form shrinking and coalescing, and it is forcibly sealed within the amber's depths. As the last of Vampire's essence is sucked into the amber, the crystal flares with a blinding light and then dims to a cold, dark glow. The ritual is complete. The Dread Lord of Blood, torn from its champion, is now imprisoned in the heart of the amber shard, its malevolent power bound and constrained, leaving Strahd weakened and mortal once more. Okay. With what little strength of body and magic remains to him, Strahd casts a look at the amber oh man, it's a hard word, sarcophagus, and lets loose a roaring shout of defiance. The crystal prison cracks down the middle and shatters. The pieces fall to the ground. And Strahd collapses. Whew. Alright. Why? Evil monologue? Why would we get an evil monologue? The dude's fucking monologue the whole campaign. He's had them over for dinner like 3 times. Like, this campaign's over, dude. God damn, these are good. Okay. Nah. Must add eat button to VTuber list. Peanut's got an eat button. Where's my eat button? Son of a bitch. Alright. 10 minutes till the game. Epilogue time. Woof. I don't even know what to do about the epilogue, guys. I kind of feel like I should just bullshit it. Yeah, that feels right. Just bullshit it. Just be like, and that's the end. You guys tell me what happens. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. All right, drinks have been readied for tonight, so that's good. If anybody's still in chat, does anybody want to take a guess how long this is going to take? Keep in mind that if Robin loses concentration, fails the strength saving throw against the choking mist, or they can't keep all the lanterns lit, we'll have to add a combat round. I think that if everything goes well, they'll be done in 90 minutes. That's my call. I'm gonna go ahead and type that into chat real quick. I'm gonna do. You can't have like a secret thing here. I'll message it to Will, the keeper of secrets. Hold on. Also, the keeper of my heart, but don't tell him that, okay? Alright, so let's see. My guess for the rest of the fight tonight is 90 minutes. That will leave 2 hours for epilogues and bullshittery. You think it's going to be all night? Is that what you're saying? Is it? Bro, listen to me. I think you might be a brat, okay? Like, not like a brat stall, but I think you might be the kind of person that acts bratty because they're looking for some discipline. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, like, this feels like some ungovernable brat behavior is what it feels like. Like, you know that I don't want it to last all night, so when I ask a completely reasonable question about how long you think it's going to take, you turn around and say, all night. Like you know you're going to get a response from me if you put all night, so you're like, all night? Like, come on, man. Come on. Why you gotta do that to me? You've planted a seed now. There's a seed of anxiety just, like, blossoming in my mind where I'm going to be like, what if he's right? What if I'm here all fucking night? I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm tired. Like, yeah, okay. Whatever. All right. So, I could just conveniently forget a lot of things tonight, too. I could be like, what? Was there supposed to be a strength save there? Oops, I forgot. Oh, well, the campaign's over. That's how I'll fight back. By being dumb. Alright, 3 minutes till game. I guess this is it. This is go time. Again, I didn't think of any epilogues. We have taken the second half of this journey with our robot friend. I'm going to ask the robot. Tonight is the final session of Nightfall. My Thursday Curse of Strahd game. We always do epilogues at the end of the campaign. What? Here we go. Give me a list of 25 generic Curse of Strahd character epilogues in case I need some for NPCs. Perfect. There we go. All right. While that's cooking, we'll go ahead and grab. Let's see. What are we grabbing? Oh yeah, we're gonna raid Dom. That's what we're gonna do. I guess. All right. Ooh, there's some pretty good ones, except we don't have enough time to read them all. That's a shame. They are about as generic and basic bitch as you could possibly imagine. So, like, whatever would be like, survey says top result on Family Feud, that's what these 25 results are. They are, I'm looking through them now. It's absolutely the most basic bitch answers. That's good. I'll build off of those. All right. Time to raid Dom. Here we go. And bop. 10 seconds. Whew. Alright. Oh, they rolling dice. They're doing stuff. Okay. Applying effects to themselves. That's fun. Alright. Rating now. Alright. We're not doing a vodcast tomorrow. I got game on Saturday. I got fucking Kingdom Death on Saturday afternoon. I got Vampire Saturday night. And then we've got other stuff. But anyways, we gotta go. No Mythic on Sunday. That's where I was trying to go with that. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you next time.